For the past few months, we have been in lockdown. Have you ever wondered how many days you have been in quarantine?
How does this situation has affected your life?
Perhaps your days have become a routine. You wake up, check your social media, have meetings through a screen, and when you get tired, you choose to watch a movie or just listen to music.
After all this, your day is over and the cycle begins again.
Stressful, right? But is it really as bad as we think? Only in Mexico, of 129.7 million inhabitants, 73 million don't have a roof over their heads to sleep, which is equivalent to 56% of the total population.
At the global level, according to the United Nations, around 1.6 billion people live in inadequate housing and 900 million in informal settlements or camps. In sum, there are up to 2.5 billion homeless people.
After thinking about the problem, we come up with a solution: to apply a fast, simple, and adaptable alternative to different environments. This solution lies in eco-construction. It consists of using everyday materials such as rubber, soil samples, adobe, animal bones, among many others. An accessible and feasible option for all communities, but most of them ignore this can be done.
Our proposal consists of the implementation of workshops given to people in need, in order to spread the word about bio-recreation and eco-construction. With this, we seek to foster employment opportunities by sharing knowledge, while allowing every person the chance to have a roof of their own.
It is expected to achieve 6 of the goals presented in the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
Creating jobs to help people with financial needs.
Providing a healthier and sanitary environment that will prevent deaths from disease. For instance, in 2019, globally there were 525,000 deaths from diarrhea, up to 656,000 deaths from seasonal influenza, and 405,000 deaths from malaria.
Boosting an innovative, affordable, and ecological way of construction.
Benefiting from polluting waste.
Satisfying the needs of those who require it, reducing inequalities. And now I'm asking you, are you still tired of being at home? Will you now make a difference for those in need?
If your answer is yes, remember, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change.